Hello friends, Mark Holmes here with my buddy Cowboy Jobu, and as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, and subscribing to the Jobu Sports Report. Because without you guys, well, I certainly wouldn't be doing 3 videos or more a day talking about the Dallas Cowboys. Well, most of the time I'm talking about the Dallas Cowboys. You know, I didn't want to go there. I didn't want to do it. But if it's war that you Giant fans want, then it's war you guys are going to have. See, I'm Mr. Nice Guy. I don't like to do what I'm about to do. I don't like to destroy dreams. But you guys want the truth? Because I don't think you guys can handle the truth. Where's Roscoe? Let me find Roscoe here. Yeah. I didn't want to pull out Roscoe here. But I think it's time to pull out Roscoe because Jobu needs a shot. Okay, Giants. Oops, drop the cork. Okay, Giants. You guys won against us twice last year. Slow clap for you. And I know that was the most important thing to you guys, beating the Dallas Cowboys twice. Not that you guys made the playoffs for the first time since 2012. The key to your whole season was you got the Dallas Cowboys. And that shows you how important the Dallas Cowboys are to you guys. I see how I'm inundated with all of you Giants fans that are in here just talking trash about how lawless the Dallas Cowboys are, how they're scums of the earth, yet on your team, you guys had Josh Brown, who was in during the domestic violence 6-game minimum, who was convicted of domestic violence, so somehow only got 1 game, and the Giants knew about it. But that was okay until there was the public outcry, and then you guys said, oh, we did the right thing, we cut him. And yes, Michael Bowie, you did cut him today, but he was a 3rd stringer and a guy that you could get away with not having. So, okay, congratulations, you did the right thing on that, because from what I'm hearing, he violently threw his girlfriend to the ground for talking about mama. Now, I always say you got to take care of mama, but damn, don't beat your significant other down to the ground for mama. But you've also had a guy who couldn't stay off the weed as well this season. But be that as may, this is not what this is about, okay? Even though you guys keep talking about my Dallas Cowboys. But that's okay. We understand, okay? We do have some players with some issues. I got that. But you guys think, and even when you have guys like Mr. Ed, you know, Shannon Sharpe, Skip, the Giants are going to the Super Bowl. You got guys like Sims that are saying that the Giants are the 2nd best team in the NFL. And I'm sitting here like, what the fuck? The New York Giants that I saw play against the Cleveland Browns, that New York Giants? The New York Giants team that can't even score a touchdown in preseason? Against the doo-doo Browns? That New York Giants is the best team in football? And I know people will say, it's just preseason, man. But you know, your starters played almost the whole first half last week against the doo-doo Browns. A game that should have been just a practice game, a scrimmage, a warm-up. It scores 6 points. Okay. Again, it's just preseason. But we're still talking about the same team that over the last 6 games of the season averaged 15 points a game and never scored more than 19. That New York Giants. Your offense last year was pathetic. I believe 25th or 26th. Your running game, oh God. Might as well call it a wheelchair game instead of a running game. You guys averaged 3.5 yards a game per carry. Excuse me. You only averaged 88.3 yards a game rushing total. Passing was a little bit better. You ranked 17th. But here's the thing. Your offensive line stunk last year. That running game, like you said, was non-existent. So what does your team, that great GM that you guys have, do? He gets a 33-year-old Brandon Marshall. Sounds good on paper. Hey, that's what we need. Another weapon. So I know I'm not an expert. I'm not employed by an NFL team. I'm not a general manager. I'm not a professional coach. But in my mind, your team couldn't score points last year. They had good receivers in Odell, who swears that he is the best player in the NFL and should be paid quarterback money. And I'll get back to Odell in a minute. You had Sterling Shepard, another really good quarterback. You had Victor Cruz, who's on the downside of his career since he ran into Jobu. He did stop salsa dancing after that. But still, was a productive receiver. So you get rid of Victor Cruz and you bring in Brandon Marshall. How much more do you honestly believe that's going to help your offense? There's only so many balls that go around. And here's the thing. If I am a general manager and I'm looking at it and saying, we can't run the ball, then maybe what I would do is say, look at the offensive line. You know, you got guys like Flowers over there, number 1 pick, can't block jack crap. I think I could get a sack on that guy. So you go out and get great offensive linemen? No. You can't run the ball. And I know running is passé. You go out and get a good running back? Oh, no. You get a 33-year-old wide receiver. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. I look back on Tony Romo's career, and he probably lost years of his career because we couldn't run the football. And the best year of Tony Romo's career was when we ran the ball, and we took all the pressure off of him. Stopped being one-dimensional, throwing 60% of the time, and had a balanced attack. So teams are saying, well, do we have to stop the run or we have to stop Tony Romo? Because when a team knows you're one-dimensional, you can only pass the ball, it changes how your defensive plays. You have more defensive backs out there, and you're doing more blitzing. The defensive linemen, instead of reading, reacting, they're pinning their ears back and they're going after your quarterback. And there's no better quarterback to go after than the turnover machine that is Eli Manning. You know, Eli Manning has had 201 interceptions in his career, 104 fumbles. He's turned the ball over 300 times in his career. Just over the last 5 years, he's had 86 interceptions with 37 fumbles. So you're telling me you want to take an aging quarterback and you want to throw the ball more. You want to put him in harm's way even more. Buddy, that's not a winning formula for your team. It's not. Now here's the other problem. And since your team has been working in preseason, You got Odell Beckham, who hurt his ankle, who may not be ready for week 1. And even if he is ready for week 1, he's not going to get a whole lot of work between now and then. He's not going to be playing this week. He certainly wouldn't be playing the following week. So that means that offense that looks like it's complete dog doo, he's not getting any work in to get his timing together with Eli. And then there's Brandon Marshall. Brandon Marshall, who alligator armed the pass and still got his shoulder jacked up. I haven't heard much on how that shoulder is, but I guarantee you he won't be working out much this week and won't be playing anymore in the preseason. So tell me, if your 2 best weapons are injured between now and the start of the season, and maybe they play, if your offensive line can't block, and you have no running game, how are you going to score? I know. You guys got a great defense. That's right. That defense, that 85 Bears. Oh, wait. No, they aren't 85 Bears. No, that Baltimore Ravens. No, they're not the Baltimore Ravens defense. They're a really good defense. But I ask you this. What did that defense do against Aaron Rodgers in the playoffs? But playoffs? Yeah, we're talking about playoffs. That great defense gave up 38 points. And I believe your offense only scored 13. So, that's the way I look at you New York Giants. And yes, you're a good team. But I don't think you're as good as you guys think you are. And you guys are going to have problems with that offense. Mark my words, you will have some serious problems with that offense. I'm Mark Holmes. Sorry about the video being so long, but this thing has been building up for quite a while on you Giants. And I look forward to your Giants' response. Have a great day, friends. And Jobu, I might take that shot.